Hey, it's JB here from Postal Barbecue, and today at the pit we're going to be cooking up a delicious pork shoulder for pulled pork on the pit barrel cooker. You're going to love it. I'm going to put all the show notes as well as the full recipe in the description box below, so make sure to click down there for everything that you need. Also, if you're enjoying this channel, consider subscribing for great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. And other than that, let's get cooking. So we're going to keep this pork shoulder recipe simple today, and all you're going to need is one pork shoulder as well as your favorite barbecue rub. This is our rub that we make up in-house, and it's got a little bit of sweet and a little bit of heat, and it's going to go real good on this pork shoulder. So we've cleaned up this shoulder a little bit and rinsed it off, patted it dry, and now it's time to put our rub onto it. And so we're just going to take our rub and put a nice liberal coating on top. So now that we got our pork shoulder rubbed, we need to grab our hooks from our pit barrel cooker and put those in so that we can hang this pork. So with these hooks, you just want to take them and get a couple inches down and just poke it through and spin it up. And make sure it's fully secured. Then we're going to take another one. We're going to do the same thing over here. So once those hooks are in place, you're just going to let your pork shoulder sit for about 1 hour and let that rub marinate in. Now that we got our coals into the pit barrel, we're going to just scatter a little bit of wood chips or chunks of hardwood into the bottom. And we're using a little bit of apple wood and hickory combined together. And then we're just going to put the lid on, let it get up to temperature. And we're looking for a temperature of about 275 degrees. So our grill is now up to 275 degrees and it's staying at a consistent temperature, and it's now time to hang our pork shoulder to begin smoking. And we're going to smoke it for about 4 to 5 hours before we take it off to wrap to continue cooking for another few hours. Alright, so this pork shoulder's been smoking in the barrel for about 4.5 hours, and it's now at an internal temperature of about 160, 165 degrees. We've been cooking it at 275 the entire time, and it's now ready to take out of the barrel and wrap in our foil wrap. So what we're going to do is we're taking it out of the barrel, and we're going to put a little bit of our barbecue rub back on top of it, just to add another layer of flavor. And then before we wrap it up, we're going to put a little bit of apple juice into the foil pouch as well, just to provide a little bit of extra moisture as it cooks in the foil. And so once that's done, we're going to put it back into the barrel, continuing to cook at about 275 degrees until it reaches an internal temperature of 203 degrees. And then we're going to take it off and let it rest. Alright, so according to our ThermoWorks smoke, our meat is at 203 degrees, and so we're going to just open it up and take a quick test to make sure that that's the temperature all throughout, and if it is, we're calling it done. So this pork shoulder's done, it's rested for about 25 minutes, and the only thing left to do is to pull it apart and give it a taste. So let's try it out. That's so good. So that's how you smoke a pork shoulder in the pit barrel cooker. It's so good. The sandwiches we made were phenomenal. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other recipes like this one, or tutorials or reviews. Share this channel, and we'll see you next time.